make a presentation.
Okay, I started it back up. When I go up there after him, okay, but then I'll make
for that
it
succinct period of time.
because I'm
The other thing I did was, anytime I spoke, I gave them a copy of the presentation for them to check out or contact me if they had a question. So it's very easy to get a school board. Now, of course, you need to contact the school administration and find out when they meet. You need to find out who's on the school board. It could be your next door neighbor. You need to go visit with them before you go and explain what we're talking about, y'all are talking about today, in advance. So when it comes up in the legislature again, or the individual school district, as I understand it, they did a lawsuit or something and they knocked it down. But you see, the problem in Texas is we got 54 counties. Okay, 54 counties at least, 54 independent school districts. Now, the problem with that is they're independent. Very independent. Diana was talking about Florida, Virginia doesn't have it set up that way. But we are the Lone Star State, by God, and we're going to be independent no matter what. And so that advantage that is or not, well, you know, that's the way it goes. So you can get through to the school district, and you'll have some questions here about that.
So then you're going to have to hold the camera. And then I'll introduce you all, and then you give me back the camera.
They have the education board will have place 1, place 2, place 3, place 4, place 5, place 6, place 7, place 8. And if you're in number 8, you get that guy's name and phone number and begin to talking to him. Now don't be scared, because you're his boss. Don't ever forget that. Every time you make a phone call, you represent 50 voters. Every time you write a letter or an email. Now email's in vogue, you know, of course. You'll get the message through there, or if you go in group. Like I said a while ago, 4 or 5 go, that's 500 a person, 2,500, 3,000 votes, they're going to listen to you. And right now they're kind of off session, so you have the ability to catch them at home before they go down there to make that decision. So that's good. Good. Now I have some questions for you, then I'll ask them. Diane's going to give you these questions. What plan has been developed in Florida? Florida's done it. They got 150,000 students enrolled. Somehow they did it. Somehow there's already a blueprint out there that they did that you guys can follow.
Yeah.
You need to contact the Board of Education of the state of Florida. At least start there and kind of roll down, and I bet you'll find some answers. You don't have to go through a whole lot of work about it. How much money did they save? We were talking about that a minute ago. We just need to amplify that by the total number of students, and you'll have a huge figure. That makes sense to a school board member. They're always thinking about money. What is the advantage to the system to have what you all are trying to sell? You know, what is their individual student advantage? What's the administration advantage? What are some of the safeguards that you have to have in place to make this thing operate safely? What do they do when they do what you're asking them to do? And that sounds kind of redundant, but
we get it.
You know, and so what's the benefit to the student, to the administration? You know, of course, money, but then you can turn that a little bit toward what they're about, I hope, is education. And how that's going to play out betterment and benefit toward the student. And anyway, that's what I had there. Now, do you have any questions for me? I've talked quite a while. I could talk another 10 hours, but maybe that's a little long with the heat. But I really appreciate the opportunity to be here. Enjoy that. And like I say, Diane will give you a copy of everything we had down here. But I really appreciate the opportunity to do that. So, any questions? I'm going to ask some questions. Come on. You got a question? Sure. You got one. I know. You can see it in your brain.
No, you just basically, when we went to Austin, the policy, we talked to a policy analyst.
Right.
What was his name? Ryan Fisher. And he basically told us the same thing that you said, that we need to go to the school board. That once Texas, with that House bill that they did, we will come to the school board at that point.
I'll tell you another thing from criminal justice. They'll pass a law. Okay, it says okay. In Tarrant County alone, there's 9 judges. Each one will interpret that law just a little different. It's the same way the school boards do. They have that latitude. That's that's what the voters give them. And the latitude sets this all up, which started in 1948 or 49. We passed the Gilmer-Aiken bill. Look that up. It's still in history. But that was solidification of school districts in Texas. So it's been going a long time. So for them to change out of their procedures and their thinking, you know, it's a big deal. So, but if you don't chip away at it, it's never going to happen. You know, that's like Kay Bailey Hutchinson waiting 7 years for her to add to a bill or put Ron Paul. But you have to, just like the Energizer Bunny, just got to go. And hopefully with some of the ideas we have here and the others you'll develop, you'll have a good plan for the next time you go to legislature. Diane.
In your pamphlet, in your packet that I handed out, is a sheet that shows the website for Who Represents Me. You can just type Who Represents Me into your browser and find it on the Texas State website. But you go in there and you just type in your address, and it'll take you to this page right here that goes all the way down and shows who your senators, representatives, and voila, Texas State Board of Education member for your district is.
All right.
And contact information.
Yeah, that's all right. Now, I'm willing to
Thank you, Diane.
take a call at any time through Diane or yourself if you want to call me. I will be an advisor to you to get down to the nitty-gritty of the legislation process. I've been there and done it.
Okay.
I tell you, it's very powerful to stand in that Capitol as I have all these years. You know, in the halls of Congress, Senate and House, the halls are probably 30 feet wide. And we always encourage ladies to wear flats.
We learned that.
And, I learned to wear tennis shoes. They're kind of scuffed up here, but I wear tennis shoes that look like shoes. And you have to be comfortable. You got to think about that. You know, you ought to be congratulated for having stepped out and look this way. Always remember, this whole process is a living organism that's going to change during time. It always changes. So what you get ready for today, it's going to move some direction. And you guys are the guys that will make the direction. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Robert. Future focus. Okay, so next we're going to do the trivia. So all the information you heard, Megan and Jana is going to come up here and ask a few questions and guess. We have prizes, so we encourage everybody to participate.
And I'm the cheat
All
sheet.
right, come on, Megan.
Oh, no cheating.
Everyone gets a prize. Look at me.
Dr. Hall just left.
So I guess I made an appropriate sign, making the Texas
Yes.
leader.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Alright, if y'all want a chance to win an awesome goodie bag, then try to
I can't. Okay, thank you. That sounds like it. I saw her brain, her wheels turning.
She's at 15.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
True or false? Fort Worth has 2 virtual learning schools.
Who said that?
What did you say?
She said false. Is that right? That's false. Calvin said it.
3.
Come on, Michelle! Yay! Where's our megaphone? Let me see that. You don't want to use it? I'll use it. Here's.
There you go. I'm gonna cheer people on. Here we go.
Cool.
Alright.
But she's not in our
False.
group.
There are 20 TXVS in schools currently in the state of Texas.
There's who?
20 Texas virtual schools.
Yeah, I've been watching.
You got a false over.
Yeah!
Alright. True or false? Teachers do not conduct monthly outings, social and academic for students and their families.
True.
Come on.
All right.
I thought we were going to fight for that. No cat fights, please. No cat fights.
Alright, what percentage of kids from ages 0 to 8 have computers at home? 100%, 0%, 75%, or 1%?
75.
Question, that's how he knows it.
Give me a prize.
Did you say the wrong question?
What is it? I didn't have any. I just did the introduction.
I'm going to answer my own questions when they come up.
Alright, virtual public school is the same as homeschool. True or false?
False. That didn't even sound true.
Doesn't sound true, right?
No.
True or false? Virtual education does not benefit private or homeschooled students.
False.
Come on.
That was one of my questions.
All right, Penny. That was a Penny question.
Florida leads the nation in virtual education.
True.
Come on.
Go ahead, Penny.
Alright, true or false? Parents communicate with teachers on a regular basis to assess child's learning and academic achievement.
True.
That's true.
Robert said false.
Who said it?
It doesn't.
He knows because his teacher calls my mom all the time.
Dang, meeting.
They're good. All teachers do.
True or false? Virtual education will not help decrease the dropout rate.
False.
You won by default.
You win by default, yeah.
Everybody gets a prize.
False. Virtual education will not give students an advantage working in a technology-driven job market.
False. Tamara, no child left behind. Everybody gets a prize. Oh, we got to give up. I forgot what's her husband's name? Michael. Okay. So,
True or false? Virtual education can help lower the dropout rate for disadvantaged and at-risk youth.
true. Calvin.
Alright, true or false? Parents do not ever become actively involved in parent groups, workshops, school functions,
False.
events, and activities.
False.
Don't throw nothing at me. Thank you.
She can't see it.
I can't see that.
Alright, true or false? Students who engage in virtual education.
Yeah, you did.
17 million pre-K
Mike.
through 12th grade students in the
Calvin.
U.S. will get at least some of their education virtually by 2015. True or false?
Wait, what was it? Calvin. The guy, Michael?
Check that one.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
What was
I know what the answer is now.
She said true.
She's right.
Belinda!
Hey!
Calvin, you have to deliver it.
Two left.
True or false? The top reason school districts make online learning opportunities available to their students are to offer courses not otherwise available.
True.
Maybe we should have made a rule.
It sounded true.
We're done.
True or false? Virtual public schools are not for everyone, but for many people is an important public education option.
True.
It's true.
Alright, how many states utilize virtual learning?
31.
15.
Calvin said it. 31. On his
Okay, y'all done.
thing.
Yeah?
Oh, it's more. Whoa, thanks. I want all this.
Alright,
now.
certified teachers do
Make it
not
harder.
always do the teaching in virtual classrooms.
False. Get my candy bar. I wanted the candy bar. Future focus.
Final four.
Alright, true or false? Online public schools provide personalized one-to-one learning opportunities where education
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet now.
True. Hey!
Make sure you give him one.
True or false? 31 states then Washington, D.C. had developed statewide full-time online schools by 2010.
True.
All right.
It's candy. Don't say no to candy.
True or false, grade school children K through 5 cannot benefit from virtual learning.
False, false, false.
That wrong, then.
Dr. Jones said false.
Is that all the questions? I think so. All right.
Thanks for participating.
Future focus. We got a question. Tell me.
Well,